Hey guys!
I'm Issa.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome back to Likewise Pod.
It's about whatever we want.
And, I would be talking about how last week was so great, but we didn't have an episode last week or the week before. So here we are 2 weeks later after talking about how we were super proud of ourselves for, never skipping a week. Yeah.
Life just really got in the way for the both of us. But it's just funny because we saw each other so much in that 2 weeks over Zoom and stuff, but did not have the time for the pod.
Yeah, no. Last week was really, really crazy for me, and the week before was really, really crazy for you. And I was just thinking, why can't it just be really crazy for both of us the same week?
Right?
But you want to get into your roses and thorns of the week, Sam?
Yeah, so I feel like I have so many roses, but I'll save most of those for if we do any catching up life update kind of talk. But my rose and thorn in one for this week, oh my gosh, I'm sorry if you hear my dog barking, she just really won't stop. But yesterday, Riley, my roommate, brought me some amazing news about our apartment. So basically, we've been talking a lot about how laundry in unit is such a must-have for the both of us, and we really don't want to not have laundry in unit, because I'm so bad about doing my laundry anyways. I would never do it if I had to be on that tight of a schedule of going and checking my laundry in the laundry room that's all the way across the building, whatever, all that kind of stuff. I just really didn't want to have to do that. But she was like, oh yeah, there's no units available with it in my building, but I really want to stay in this complex, because if we stay here, then we won't have to pay a deposit or a pet fee, because she has a dog. Well, then all of a sudden I get this whole big long video of her showing me the most beautiful apartment that opened up in her complex. Laundry in unit, brand new floors, new appliances, literally everything you could ever dream of. It looked beautiful. The rooms were big with nice long closets. It was so good. And I was so excited because she was yeah, it's my dad said that they said it's ours, we can have it in January, and rent is only going to be $750 split between the two of us. And I was like, what? You're telling me that I'm gonna only spend $350 a month? What is this? And so then she texts me again, and this is where we get into my thorn. She was like, oh, I just got a call from the office. I guess whoever was working there earlier is stupid and didn't take the listing down. Someone else was asking about the apartment too. They haven't signed any leases or anything, so we could technically still get it, but we're not sure how good of a chance we have anymore, since someone else was already asking about it and they just didn't
oh my gosh
remember to mark that. So now we just have to wait and see if we still get it, and I will literally cry if we don't get it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, when you told me about you and Riley having the apartment, or knowing a pretty good idea about it last night, I was like, oh my gosh, I should start looking for apartments. And because me and Nat are still wanting to live together, but that's gonna be happening in the fall, not in January, so I still have some time, but I don't know, I'm nervous about it.
Yeah, it'll I feel there's a lot of stuff open, and we definitely could have it would be easy for us to find an apartment, but the problem is just that we want to stay in that complex so bad, so that we still have don't have to pay a deposit or a pet fee, which makes so much sense. And obviously these prices are really good. I just I need that apartment. I need that one. It was beautiful.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, hoping and praying. Fingers crossed. Not viewers, listeners, keep your fingers crossed too.
Yes, please. I need everyone manifesting the outcome for me.
Oh yes, I'm on it. My rose for the week, or I guess 2 weeks, I don't know. My rose is that it's officially Christmas season. I mean, for me, it's been Christmas season since early mid-October, but everyone yells at me, but I don't really care because I love Christmas. But my mom and I have been watching Hallmark Christmas movies since before Halloween. LOL. And I just really love Christmas again. And my thorn is that today I finished Schitt's Creek, and I'm so sad because it's over and it's just so good. And then I also watched like the documentary after it and like cried a little bit because it was so cute and sweet. So now I just have to find a new show to watch. So it's like kind of a thorn, kind of not, I don't know. I'm sad, but I'll find another show.
I've been waiting to watch that. I think my sister watches it, but I've heard it's like so good, and so I've been meaning to. I also just watched a kind of Christmas movie. It's like an every holiday movie, but it's like new on Netflix with Emma Roberts.
Holiday. Yeah,
yes.
That's so funny.
I watched it with my dog the other night because I was like home alone for the weekend. It was so great.
My mom and I watched that last week sometime. I don't know. It was so funny though. And then yesterday, or the day before, I think it was the day before yesterday, we watched what was it? Operation Christmas Drop. That was good too.
Oh, I'm a sucker for like cheesy Christmas movies. I'm glad we can share that. Maybe now we'll have to like do a Christmas special episode, like the fall special episode. I don't know,
yes,
like talk about our favorite Christmas movies or something.
Of course. Oh my gosh. I don't really know what to transition to because I don't know the plan for this episode.
Okay. Yeah, same. Well, okay, maybe. Well, not same because I wrote all of these notes down.
I know. I'm
ideas.
so sorry. I did not contribute at all this week.
It's usually always you and not me, so I feel like so accomplished right now. But
the turntables.
I guess maybe we just go in order, maybe just because this is like fun. It'll be something fun. And before we go into like life updates or anything, but I literally just saw this like 2 hours ago. I was on TikTok and this lady was like, yeah, I have this weird thing where like I kind of categorize names, so like these names have the same like energy, like to me they're the same name, if that makes sense. So I was like, wow, we should do that and like categorize like what names would be the same. So like for me, like I would think of like my name, like Samantha would be in the same category as like Molly, Rebecca, and what's another one that I get the same energy from? Elizabeth. Like those all the same. Maybe it's because they're American Girl doll names, but like that is just what makes sense to me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I came up with a few, but I don't know. I mean, this can easily be controversial. I really don't know.
Yeah.
But like I have 3 groups. My first group is Brooke, Jamie, Jocelyn, and Olivia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I was just like, first names that came to me. Actually, Olivia just came to me, so I just added Olivia like literally 3 seconds ago. Oh, should I say more, or are you?
No, go for it. I didn't make any like actual lists.
Oh, I just wanted to be prepared. I was nervous for this because I was like, I can't just think of names off the top of my head. Okay, my next group, I have 4 names again. Isabella, 2 L's. Not like my name with 1 L, but Isabella, 2 L's. Alexis, Erin, like Erin, and Marie, like from the Aristocats. Yeah. I love the name Marie.
Okay, I guess like another one I have that I think are kind of the same would be like, well, I guess it kind of makes sense why they have the same energy, but like Jordan, Riley, Callie, I was like, in my head I was associating like Callie and Maya the same, and I was maybe just thinking about Maya Mitchell. Her character on The Fosters' name is Callie, so like maybe that's why they have the same energy to me, but they give me the same kind of energy.
I can see it.
But yeah, like Jordan and Riley, those are both like gender neutral names, so that would make sense why I think of them the same.
I definitely thought you were gonna add like Taylor to the list.
Yes, that would also fit there. I'm having a really hard time thinking of names right now. Like the one time it's important, it's hard.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I like wrote them out because I was like, I can't do this on the spot.
I guess like now I want to think of one for like guys' names. So, but I feel like I kind of put all of those together. But I get like Luke, Tyler, Connor, and Blake.
Yeah. When you were saying Luke, Tyler, Connor, I thought you were just naming off like Hannah B season The Bachelorette. Because but I agree, Blake is definitely there. Okay, wait, I actually had 3 more girls' names, and these are totally not important at all, but I wrote them down, so I want to say them. But I was thinking like Jane, Mara, Mara, you know, and Sarah without an H.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Now I have to think of boys' names. Oh. Okay. Josh, Adam. Oh gosh, I don't know. Josh,
maybe like
Adam.
a Cole.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. See, I was about to say like Matt or Matthew, but then I realized I was just thinking of Love Island Australia season 2, and I was like, oh no.
that fits in there too, though. I get the vibe of all of them kind of being the same.
Oh my gosh, this is so chaotic. I'm like so not in podcast mode anymore. 2 weeks is too long.
I know.
So sorry.
I literally, well, I was just telling you this, but I was listening to our last episode because I was like, I just like don't even remember like how to do it anymore. Like, it feels like it's been way longer than 2 weeks. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's just gone.
I know. It feels like we're doing this for the first time again, or like maybe second or third time because like we're comfortable enough with recording, but it's still like, oh, I don't know what to say.
Well, and it was funny too because when I was listening to the last episode, I was like, wait, this is like kind of funny. Like, I don't think I realized how funny it was because we were so like delirious, I guess, but like listening to it I was like, wow, this episode's actually really funny. Or like the other day I was like looking at the numbers from the pod, and I don't know if where I like maybe like missed something of us getting a lot more like streams than we had, or like I just hadn't been checking or like paying attention, but we're like at way more than I thought we were.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, some episodes like our listenership goes like way up, and others, like last episode, didn't get a lot of listens, and I'm just like, what the heck? Because, like you were saying, I thought it was really funny. But also, that's funny. My sense of humor, because, I mean, clearly it's my sense of humor. I was involved with it, like, in the making, so.
Yeah. No, it's just, like, really interesting seeing how all the, like, analytics work out. Plus, oh, wait, that's analytics. Speaking of that, I was like scrolling through like my YouTube videos because I have not made a video in like weeks now. I was like literally a whole month. I was like scrolling through, and one of my videos that was like popping off more than others, I like looked and it has like, I guess I just like forgot, maybe this was like already a thing, but I was like, since when did this video have over 400 views? That one like try on haul I did, I think maybe it had that amount the last time I like talked about it having a lot of views or something, but like I like saw it and was like, am I seeing this right? Like, are my eyes fooling me right now? Like, that can't be right. And I was like, no, that was right. And I just have not grown anything since then.
Relatable. I know. I was supposed to put out a video, like the video I've been working on for like the past 3.5 months. Like, I was supposed to do it last week, or the week before. No, I was supposed to do it last week, or I guess this week, but that's not happening, so I'm so bad.
I'm like hoping I'll have one this week. I like started filming, but since I haven't filmed in so long, like I usually don't have this problem, but for some reason I felt so uncomfy like trying to talk, and I think it's because like I feel a lot of pressure for this video because it's like it's like a series I want to do, but it's not just a series, it's like genuinely like the only video I want to make for like the future of my channel. Like, I don't want to do anything else but this for a while, and so I feel like there's just like a lot of pressure for like this one being the one to like do well, so that I can like continue, and like also because I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot riding on it because I'm involving the name of someone very large not very large, but like kind of large, and I don't want them to see it and it not be good, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I get it on the front of it's something that you really want to do and like you want your channel to be kind of known for, I guess. I mean, that's how it is in my case, at least. And when I don't produce like the kinds of videos where, I mean, my favorite videos to make and like put up are the ones where I'm just sitting down talking to the camera for, you know, a long period of time, because apparently I can only film long videos no matter how hard I try to film a short one. They just all are long. But those are my favorite ones. And so like whenever I'm doing something else, like when I did like the try on haul or whatever, I was so nervous. I was like, oh gosh, I've never done this before. I don't know how it's gonna do. I don't know if it's even good. But then I put it up, and then when I gonna put up another one of just like sit down videos, it's like, oh gosh, like I hope this is good, like I hope that people see it, I don't know. And so it's just kind of like a mixed bag, I guess. Like yeah, no, that makes total sense. I just like feel like there's just like I feel like I have so many emotions happening about like my YouTube channel right now, and I feel like part of it is that I'm going to be like very, very soon, probably like actually like right now, I'm going to go through and like private all my videos that have like anything to do with like my affiliation to the house, just because I know I'll eventually need to, so I'm just gonna like do that now. And then just for this whole video series, I don't even know if I want to call it a series, just because it's like just the only content I want to make. I mean, I guess I could do like vlogs and things, and that's fine, but like I want to like consistently like do one of these videos every single week, and like that's what I want to be known for. And so I like want it to be really good and like fully represent like me and kind of like be the vision and brand of my channel and like my niche and stuff. But I just like am so like scared that it's not. Every time I would like film, I'd like talk for like 7 minutes, and I just feel so awkward, or like feel like I'm not portraying it the way I want to, so I'm like ugh, and then I just like start over. And yeah, so that's where I'm at with my YouTube as a whole. yeah No, I get it. I have nothing but the utmost belief in you, Sam, whether it's executed exactly as you want or it might be different from exactly what you want. I know it's going to be so good. So good.
Oh, thanks.
You know, always. I think it's so funny. We always go off and talk about YouTube. Like, no matter what we're actually supposed to be talking about, we somehow circle back.
I just feel like it might be because, like, or at least for right now, like, since we haven't talked about it, like, to each other in, like, obviously a couple weeks now, like, I feel like so much has changed. I mean, my thing is, like, this is something I wanted to do for a long time, but I've never really talked about it. And, so now, like, I'm in the process of actually trying to make it happen, and it's so hard. But it's just, like, weird because, like, I feel like you and I have not talked about YouTube in so long. It's, like, weird.
I know. That's why I've really, honestly, that's the biggest reason I missed the pod these past 2 weeks, is just because we haven't had, like, our weekly, like, chat with each other just about whatever we want. And, like, last week I know we were on Zoom a lot, but that was for, like, slating and, like, interviews and stuff, so we didn't really, like, just get to talk about whatever. It was, okay, we were talking about the candidates and, like, what they'd offer the chapter, blah, 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 stuff like that. So, yeah. It's been too long.
The pod is very much, like, a creative outlet in, like, so many different ways for us, because we, like, talk about not only the pod but like YouTube, and I feel like it just like helps both of us a lot creatively figuring out what we're doing. So it was definitely probably a big source of me not working on my YouTube, besides the fact that like we were so busy to like not even do the pod. Obviously, like I wasn't gonna be working on a video too.
Yeah, no, it's very, like, the pod definitely is like very therapeutic for me, because it helps, I mean, except when we record at like 11 o'clock at night, it helps me like clear my thoughts kind of and just like have clarity in them. And so it's one of my forms of self-care.
Oh yes, one of the forms of self-care. Yes, I guess we could talk about that now also, because I want us to have like enough time to talk about it. And looking at the time, I'm like, oh no.
I know.
But yes, I was just like scrolling through Pinterest when I was like trying to come up with ideas of what to talk about before we were going to record. Just because like as much as I loved our last like 3 episodes of just like no script, no plans, just like free talking, I've kind of missed having things to go off of. And I found this super cute like just graphic, and it was like, oh, self-care ideas, and it's like broken down into like 6 categories. So I just like wrote down the categories as like the categories of self-care, which are physical, sensory, emotional, spiritual, intellectual, and social. And I just thought that we could just like, I don't know, talk a little bit about them, because it's like a really, really bad time right now for everyone. Like, it's like reaching the end of the semester and it's so hard to make it through. So like, these are little things to help like motivate and push us through to the end, I guess. So yeah.
No, I loved it. Like when you were like, because today we were talking about like, I don't know what to talk about, and then you sent me the video of like, yeah, so I was thinking maybe we could talk about self-care, because it's, I mean, midterms and that sucks, and it just, self-care is always good, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so good. And then you were talking about all the categories. I was like, wow, I thought it was just one big thing. Okay.
Yeah, like one just like umbrella. Yeah, no, I just like thought it was so cute broken down, because like I feel like we always think of like certain things as self-care, but like don't realize that there's like so many different kinds of self-care, that you need to like nurture yourself in a lot of different aspects in a lot of different ways. Because I feel like a lot of people think of just like the physical and emotional, but then like, or maybe even like spiritual too, but like thinking about like sensory and like social and intellectual, like that is so important too, to make sure you're like really getting what you need. Like I feel like honestly my favorite forms of self-care, I feel like all usually fall under sensory, which is very interesting.
Yeah. I think I found like the same graphic. And so like I'm looking at them all now.
Oh, I put it in our doc too. I like put it on the next page.
Oh.
But you probably are looking at the same thing.
I'm not looking at the same one, but I like that. Sorry. That's so funny that I saw another one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really, really bad at keeping up with physical things. Like, I think the one thing I think of the most with physical self-care is, like, drinking enough water. And the last, like, 2 days I've been trying to drink a lot of water, but I'm horrible about water. Like, I'm so bad.
No, me too. Like, physical self-care is probably physical and intellectual, and I guess right now social, because like have to, but I'm like the worst at those ones. Yeah,
because like I know like for me, like when I get really, really stressed and overwhelmed, I like lack on everything physical. Like I'll just like get bad about my hygiene, and not like I don't do anything like gross, but like, you know, like,
yeah, no, I get it.
You're just like a lot more like lazy. Like I won't like get up and like actually change and like get ready for the day, which is like fine. Like there's nothing wrong with staying in your pajamas for like class and like the whole day, but I'll like stay in the same pajamas for like 3 days straight and like not do anything. So then like on like the 4th day I get up and then I'm like, maybe I should shower. Like maybe I should do that today.
Literally me.
Yeah. And then like once I actually like start getting up and like showering and getting dressed and like doing all this stuff, like today I'm in a whole get up right now, like a whole outfit, and I feel great, and I didn't even do anything. Like we had the whole day off. I like planned to lounge around and like not get ready at all, but I got ready and it made me feel great.
Yeah, I did not do that. I stayed in bed. I woke up at like 10:45 because I didn't go to bed until 4 and couldn't fall asleep till almost 5. So I woke up at like 10:45. I stayed in bed just on my phone. Super bad, I know. Sorry, guys. Till like 2. And then I got up and went to the living room and watched Schitt's Creek. And then finished it, so...
Hey, yeah. I mean, you could say that's a little bit of sensory self-care, you know, watching a show you like.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I've always been this way. I've always just loved watching TV and movies and stuff, but, like, at least I used to play soccer, and now I just don't, and so I really do need to get in the habit of, like, going for runs or, like, going and, like, working out and stuff, but it's so hard when you're not in the habit, and forming the habit's the hardest part. But... like just looking at like all these categories, I feel like, and just kind of thinking about okay, why do I always go to the living room to watch TV when I could just literally watch on my computer or my TV in my room? I feel like it's definitely part of my own social self-care because my mom's working, which, you know, I probably should be watching TV with her while she's working, but it's fine. She's going on sabbatical on Friday, and then I'll have her to watch Hallmark movies with all day, every day until late January. So, but I was really thinking about it because, like, my brother plays his video games out there, and he's, like, pays attention, watches, and, like, laughs along to the movies and, like, TV shows and stuff. So I'm like, wow, wait, this actually is social self-care because I'm spending time with my family. I'm not just in my room watching it alone like I did with all my Barbie movies that I watched last week. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, like, one of my things is, like, literally just going out. Like, I haven't done this much this week because I'm trying to, like, prove to myself that I'm not, like, addicted and that, like, I'm not, like, dependent, and I'm also trying to, like, not spend any money because I really don't have any. But, like, one of my things that, like, I was, like, seeing as, like, being self-care was just, like, I was just going out and getting, like, coffee almost every day from, like, the stand close to my house because it's so good, and I would, like, treat myself each day because I have so many meetings, and, like, it's just, days are long and all blend together and aren't really fun. So, like, I'd just get coffee all the time, and I think that can be self-care. I just think I started doing it too much.
No, I totally get it. And, like, looking at this chart that you put in, I'm looking at sensory self-care. I'm like, wow, I actually do a lot of that more often than I would have thought, like burning a candle or listening to music, watching a movie, like all of those things are sensory. I'm like, wow, I thought that those all would have been like emotional or spiritual or mental, like self-care or something, but I feel like I definitely partake in sensory self-care a lot more, like just looking at this, a lot more than I would have initially thought. And then also, surprisingly, a lot of emotional self-care because I really like to paint, and I really like journaling, and like in the pod, very therapeutic, just talking everything out.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's interesting how a lot of them cross over into each other. But I feel like I do a lot of things that could be intellectual, but also a lot of them I feel like I don't have time. Like, I, like, look at the things that are in for intellectual. Like, some of the examples on the chart we're looking at are, like, oh, like, learn a language, like, learn a new skill. But there's also, like, go to school. Like, you know, like, actually going to your classes, that's intellectual self-care. Or, like, doing extra research. Like, I don't know, like, all this stuff. Like, this week I finally did my junior writing portfolio, which, like, yeah, that's something I needed to do, but I could have kept putting that off. So, and then, to an extent, I think that was self-care, doing my junior writing portfolio.
Oh my gosh, I need to do that still. Not excited, but yeah, literally do a crossword or Sudoku. I literally do, like, okay, this is really weird, but a lot of nights, so I have, like, games on my phone, right? I have, like, solitaire and Sudoku and, like, other, like, word games and stuff. And so if I play solitaire or Sudoku at night, like, before I go to bed, I have this rule for myself where I have to win 3 games in a row. Like, if I win 2 games and then I don't win another one, then I have to start over. So, like, I have to win 3 games in a row before I can go to sleep, which is, I feel like it's both good and bad because, like, I'm stimulating my brain. However, that can push it off a really long time. So, I mean, Sudoku's easier than solitaire for me to win, but
yeah, I love a good Sudoku. Wow, I can't even say that right now. Sudoku.
No, you're good. That's been me this whole time.
Yeah, I've been trying so hard to do the whole unplug from technology thing, but it's been so hard for me because I have so many meetings and I kind of have to be, like, reachable all the time for, like, questions and texts and emails and, like, all this stuff. So I feel like I'm always on my phone, which is so bad, especially since I have, like, horrible migraines all the time. Like, that's been a struggle for me, I think, is, like, kind of having, like, a time to not be on my computer or phone for a long time. But it's fine. We'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah. No, I also really like the examples they have for the spiritual self-care, because I never would have thought of like scrolling Pinterest for quotes or writing in my journal or cleaning up my room and smiling or creating a vision board as spiritual self-care. But I realized that, yeah, like I go to church, I read my Bible, I journal about that and stuff, but I also do all these other things that I never would have considered or like put into the spiritual self-care box. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm like kind of lacking in the spiritual self-care too. I feel like I haven't really been doing as much as I should or as much as I used to, which is kind of makes me a little sad, to be honest. But I think it's like funny that I feel like I'm having like there's things I do that like it's nice when there's like things that you do like out of habit and that you've always done, that you don't necessarily think of as self-care, but they are self-care, because then there is stuff like you're just like you're not intentionally doing it, but you're doing it, which is like cool. But then it's also hard because sometimes I like to I don't know, play off like my negative habits as being self-care when I know I shouldn't talk about them like that, because like sometimes they're actually not good things.
Yeah, no, I was like gonna bring that up too, because I was thinking like I really do feel like a lot of things could be considered self-care, whereas however like a lot of those things that people would consider self-care are probably more detrimental than they are self-care. But it's just I just need to get more disciplined in like what I'm doing and what I want to be doing and where I want to be.
Same. Maybe we'll like have like a goal this week to like both be more disciplined with our self-care and our habits, and then maybe next week we'll be able to say that like we did a good job. But I don't know how much we'll get done in just 1 week. Like I feel like we might do a horrible job, and that's fine. That's some good reflection. Realistic.
I feel like we could set like 3 or 4 goals. Like they don't even have to all be big or all be small. It could be a mix. Could be all small or all big, I guess. I don't know. But just realistic goals, and then check back in a week.
Yes, I love that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, time 6:55. Okay.
Oh my goodness, crazy.
I know this is such a short episode, but I feel like it was good for us to get back into the swing of things. Except this whole time I've just been feeling like I'm talking so slow. I'm talking in 1x, and I just want to be listening to this in 2x, but it's fine.
Right? Like, I'm always like, can we, like, start talking in 2 times? Like, is that possible?
I really do feel like we do sometimes. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
No, we do. Because I've been listening to, I've still been listening to Sloot. Not Sloot. Sophia with an F. Her, like, media brand is called Sloot. Anyways, I've still been listening to her podcast, and dang, like, her... Like, so a bunch of these people with podcasts talk so slow, and like even in like 2 times I literally think that they're talking like normal.
Same. Oh my gosh. And while I'm watching my YouTube videos too, I'm like, is this really in 2 times? I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard not knowing if like you conditioned your brain to think that or if they're actually slow.
Yeah. No, I know. Life just feels so much slower to me now that I do everything I can in 2x. So, I love that for me. But I guess that brings us to the end of this episode. But before we go, as always, we're gonna go over our song of the week. Sam, what's yours?
Okay, my song of the week is called Steal Your Girl by Bailey Bryan. I found it on TikTok. It was like the cutest video of her like playing it on this like retro speaker. So cute. The song's very like upbeat. It's kind of like almost like a breakup anthem. But yeah, it's really good.
I'll be sure to listen to it. Mine is I love this song so much. Mine is by my good friend Nathan Songa. He just released the song Enough, and if you've ever heard of him or like you're friends with him because he went to my high school, he like in 2016 I think, he wrote and released Truths, and he had like news stories written about him, and it's had like over 1 million streams since then, and so this is kind of like a follow-up to it, and it's so good, and he's just such an incredible storyteller. And yeah, I'm saying and so much, but really, like, he's an incredible storyteller. I feel so honored to like know him and like have him remember me and like talk to me and be like, Issa, how are you doing? I'm like, oh my gosh, Nathan, you know my name. But yeah, so Enough by Nathan Songa. I love it. Yeah, so I feel like that's definitely all we have for you guys this week. Make sure to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts so that more people can find us. And I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know why I added "and" there. Sam, I'm really glad that we got back on the horse after 2 weeks off. I cannot believe we did that. Good Lord. But it was really good. It was fun. And I hope you just have a really great rest of your day.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all.
Bye.